Hello my lovelies, welcome again to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make yogurt starter at home by yourself. You don't need to buy yogurt, like you don't have to buy yogurt again to make yogurt, okay? You can make your starter yourself. Now let's begin. Start by adding powdered milk into a pot followed by some water. Now the reason why we're doing this is because I'm using powdered milk. If you're using liquid milk, you would need to skip this part. So I am going to mix it up together and then place the pan on the stove. Okay, you want to let this heat up until it starts bubbling. Make sure that it is on low heat, guys, very low heat. You want it to gently heat up. Patience. Once that is done, put it down, set it aside and let it cool. Now to activate your starter, you would need either lemon or pepper. You can use chili pepper or scotch bonnet pepper. I'm using scotch bonnet pepper with the stalk on. Now you have to get pepper that has the stalk on. It's very important. Separate the stalk from the pepper and put both the stalk and the pepper into a bowl. I've also gone ahead to slice my lemon in two. Now I am going to check on my milk to see if it is ready. Now to do that, I will just place a little at the back of my palm. Once my hand is able to withstand the heat, then it is ready. Alternatively, you can place your clean finger into the milk and leave it there for about 10 seconds. If your hands can withstand it for about 10 seconds, then it is cold enough and hot enough for this process. Now add the milk into the bowls where you have your lemon and your pepper, and then cover it and set it aside for the next very important step, which is the incubation process. Okay, there are different ways to incubate your yogurt, and today I'm going to be showing you two different methods, starting with this method. Now for this method, you're going to need a cooler. Add some boiling water into the cooler, just enough to cover the bottom of the cooler. What we want to do is to, kind of like trap in some heat inside the cooler. Now I'm going to add a plate inside. The plate is to prevent the milk bowls from touching the hot water directly. Once that is done, cover and set it aside for 12 to 24 hours. I actually left mine for 18 hours, and this is what it looks like after 18 hours. Our first starter is finally ready. Now we're going to use this to make our second starter, which is going to be the final starter that we would use for our yogurt. I'm sure you're wondering why we're making a second starter when we already have a starter. Now the reason is this starter has a strong smell of pepper and it doesn't taste quite nice, but it has the tangy taste and the right bacteria culture that we need to make our next starter, which is going to taste better and be perfect for our yogurt. Now I have tried both. I've tested the one with pepper and also tasted the one with lemon, and I find the one with pepper to taste better, and it also has a better consistency compared to the one with lemon. This one is the one with lemon and this one is the one with pepper. I actually prefer the one with pepper, and that is what I'm going to use for my next starter, which is going to be the final starter that will be perfect for our yogurt. To make my second starter, I repeated the same process that I had done earlier with my milk by mixing my milk with water to form a liquid milk consistency, and then I put it on the stove top to heat to the right temperature and allowed it to cool to the desired temperature before adding my starter. So this is where I was adding the starter. I added 1.5 teaspoon of the starter that I had made earlier, mixed everything up together with my milk until it is smooth. I'm going to leave the right measurement in the description area, so if you are interested, just go to the description area and find the right measurement. Once I was done, I poured it into a container with an airtight lid and then introduced my second incubation process, which is putting it into a layered nylon bag. Yes, now you can actually layer your nylon bag with even more nylon depending on how cold your weather is. So here I use 2 nylon. Sometimes I use up to 5 nylon bags to wrap my yogurt. Now after wrapping, I'm still going to go ahead to wrap it up again with a kitchen towel, and once that is done, I will put it in a warm place, emphasis on warm place guys, and leave it for 12 hours. Now this is after 12 hours and our starter is ready. Yes, now this entire process took over 30 hours guys. Yes, it took over 30 hours. Like for 3 days I was making this starter. So please engage on this video, okay? Like, comment, share with your loved ones and try it. I can assure you that this will give you a very good result. Trust me, if you follow all the steps in this video, you will definitely end up with a very great starter that you will use to make yummy and delicious yogurt. Now follow me to see what I am going to create with this starter. Thank you so much for engaging in this video. Bye and see you in my next.